This week on Machinery Pete TV, Pete's in North Carolina at the Edwards and Foster Farm retirement auction. That line of green includes this 8345R that just proved how strong the market is. Grandpa's Oliver 770 survived a lot of years and even a tornado. And Pete visits with legendary auctioneer E.B. Harris.
Your machinery is a serious investment and at the heart of every farming operation. Some call it a passion. We're Machinery Pete TV, and today we'll cover everything from auction roundups to the classics to the latest trends and technology. Machinery Pete, the most trusted name in farm equipment.
Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support. Sullivan Auctioneers, a big iron company. Let our team of professionals show you how to make your auction a success. Visit sullivanauctioneers.com. No other cornhead works like a Drago or pays you back like one. Visit your Drago dealer and see for yourself. Protect Systems. It's what professionals choose to clean, polish, and protect their equipment. Protect Systems products are easy to use and provide consistent professional results every time. Big Iron Auctions and the Share Your Legacy program, promoting the future of agriculture with amazing legacy stories from across America. Well, folks, it's been a few years since we've been to North Carolina, but we're back today just outside of Lewisburg, North Carolina. We're down here to cover the farm retirement auction for Edwards and Foster Farms. I tell you what, beautiful line of John Deere tractors here we're going to watch sell. But before we get to all that fun, it's time for Share Your Legacy from our friends at Big Iron.
Okay. You gotta smile. See, that's the one. She's the star of the show. Yeah, I love cows. Cows, if you ask me my favorite animal, I was always the dork that was like, cows. And people are like, that's so lame. I'm like, I know. I love dairy cows. I do enjoy cow puns, people that dress like cows, things that have cow print on them. Big fan of all of it. So we're sitting here at my grandma's house, just outside of Wahoo, Nebraska. My family, the Konetskis, originally settled here in 1877. So I think I'm the third generation dairy farmer and the fifth or sixth generation just plain farmer. The dairy has seen a lot of different phases, right? We were a fully functioning production farm at one point. We were aiming for pounds of milk. We were aiming for, cows in the national registry and all this sort of stuff. But that industry didn't support us like we would have liked. We weren't able to excel the way we wanted. So we were on the edge of quitting.
The last 3 or 4 years, Melissa has taken off a lot with what she's got going on with the dairy. It seems like it was going the wrong direction. They didn't know what they wanted to do, and then she took off with the cheese and the ice cream, doing everything. She's selling cream, selling cheese, ice cream, and it seems like it's really working for her, and she's doing a good job with it.
Yes, Missy, my husband would be so proud of her. They were going to sell all the dairy because there was no money in dairy. And she said, no, I want to milk these cows. She decided to make ice cream and cheese curds and yogurt. She's making all kinds of stuff, good stuff.
We tried a test batch and it turned out better than I ever thought. And now kind of everybody's on board, and I have the best support system in the world. I have aunts that deliver ice cream for me. Dad'll always help me load milk. Like, it's been wild. I hope that there's future generations that want to continue this, that see the value, that see the benefit of this, both to themselves and in the local community. But really, like, we matter. This is important, and yeah, I think that's what I hope to be my legacy.
Hey folks, I'm here with John Witter, owner-founder of Protect Systems. You have quite a new solution that is going to have a lot of interest, I think, from the farm side and the dealer side.
Essentially, the system allows us to restore paint back to or better than factory new condition, and most importantly, we can seal and protect that paint moving forward so that we do not have to polish it again. The first step is to polish the paint. This is about getting professional results in the least amount of time possible, but most importantly is being as gentle on this paint as possible, because every time we polish our ag equipment, we're physically removing paint.
We've done the polish. Now,
we're going to protect it. We're going to seal this paint so that we'll stop the oxidation process of the paint.
Right.
We're going to provide a hard protective layer that will give scratch resistance. I have our Paint Pro product applied to this pad. This is fast and easy. We've developed this as basically a wipe-on, wipe-off technology. We're not having to build multiple layers, waiting for just the right time to add a second coat. And then it can sit on there for 15 or 20 seconds.
15 or 20 seconds, that's it?
Yep, it's quick. The product bonds to the paint and just wipes off with a beautiful finish and shine.
The difference in that's amazing.
It's pretty easy to see which side you'd like, right?
Yeah.
We have our product called Trim Pro XD, and it's specially made for the black trim, the muffler stack. This is pretty simple to do. We're just wiping this on. The area was already cleaned, and there's nothing more than this. We don't even really have to wipe this off because this is a textured surface. But once this dries, it's dry. It's not going to stick dirt like a lot of other greasy products would.
Yep. The difference in that's amazing.
This is sealed and it's UV protected, so it's not going to fade back. And now we have a system that can last years and years.
I'm a hairdresser, I'm a beauty expert, I'm Ken Pavis. I grew up really insecure. My mom was always there for me and always reminded me and told me that I was enough. I always dressed her up. Today, it's just a little bit different. We received a phone call confirming that my mom had ALS. It really felt like, to me, a death sentence, so we avoided it until now. I'm grateful that it's me that gets to be with her every step of the way. So beautiful, my mommy. My mom and I have learned to find happiness in ALS. It makes me realize even more what it could never take away from her. And that's her spirit, her inner beauty, and her strength. The act of finding and recognizing beauty together is still there. I love you, Mama. Together we can end ALS. Please donate today.
What you see today started in 1958, and it started out with a mule named Rhodey, a horse named Prince, a Cub tractor, and an 80 Ford. And that and some cotton is what you see was the beginning of what you see today.
Well, folks, last year the average auction price on a John Deere 8360R tractor was $170,305. That was up 11.9% from the previous year. Now in today's auction, this 8360R has 5,321 hours on it.
167, 167.
66 and a half.
What?
66 and a half.
166.5, now 7, 167. Throw the hand up again, 167. 7, 8, 7, 7, 5, 167, 5, 167, now 5, 167, 5, all down, here we go. Hey, 167, turn it down, now 68, now 5, now 8, hey, 168, 8, 67, now 7, 168, hey, now 9, now 9, 169, hey, 169, 9, 168.5. 168.5. What do you give 169? 169. $5. What do you $9? I gotta go. 169. Is that a bid? Down 5. Down 9 5. 169.5. 169. $500 there. 169. What do you $500 there? What do you 5? 169.5. Down to 1.5. Now 70. $170,000. Out of the bid of 170. 170 there. Bid of 170. $170,000. $170,000. You're done. $170,000. Now sold it to you. 169.5. Buyer number is
10601. 10601.
10601.
Hey folks, I'm here with Harold Edwards, retiring farmer. Harold, your partner Raymond Foster, you guys wrapping up an amazing farm career here. I've so much enjoyed our conversation. You were describing the farming community around Lewisburg here as family.
That's right.
Now you grow tobacco here, and told the story of a frost coming in. And can you pick up the story of one of your neighbors?
Yeah, anytime we could help each other, if we finished putting in and somebody else wasn't, right. And if there was a frost coming, frost killed tobacco. So, John from Lynn called us, said, look, y'all through putting in? I said, yeah. He said, can you help us? I said, let me get with Raymond, let's see what's got going on. We called him back, we said, yeah, we can help. So we didn't just go over there and help him and put it in his barns, because the problem was he didn't have enough barns to get it in. So we would take all our equipment, all our trucks, and we come and put it in our barns.
Now, Harold, you were also telling me about a local dinner with the local farmers here that you guys get together once a month. And this thing goes back like 40 years?
At least 40 years. I don't know how long, but it's been a long time. Then everybody would talk about the farm and what kind of problems they were having on the farm with the disease and different stuff. And that's why all of us would kind of get together and share
knowledge.
Ideas.
Yeah.
And so
was that a big a philosophy of your father and Raymond over the years, sharing knowledge?
Yeah, they would all get together and discuss what they did, you know, what happened here, what happened there.
All right, folks, this is going to be interesting. John, you're 8330 here. Now, the 3 highest auction prices ever on 8330s have all come in the last 6 months. Now, of course, they were very low hourd. I saw them as high, record price of $225,000, August 17th, 2022, Aberdeen, South Dakota. That one only had 1,493 hours on it. Our 8330 here today, 8,216 hours.
60, 5,025, 65, now 7 and 5, and 67 and 5, and 70, and 70, and 2 and 5, 72, 5, and 70, and 2 and 5, and 2 and 5, now 70,000, and 2 and 5, and 72 and 5, and 5, get 1, 2, 72, 3 and 4, 75, 5, 5, 75, hold on, here we go, 5, $74,000, 75, 74, 75,000, y'all done? At 475 and 5 bid, y'all through and done tonight? So, $74,000.
Here are a few more items that sold on today's sale.
Jonathan Spinner, 14,000 on the bid, everybody get 2,500 on the bid, everybody get 14,000 on the bid, 250, 14,000 on the bid, 250, 14,000 on the bid, 2,500 and I have sold you away there, $14,000. $12,000 on the bid, on the bid, 500 on the bid, 5,500 on the here we go, $12,000 on the bid, 500 on the bid, there, give a million, 5,500 on the bid, sold right here, 12,000, Jonathan Spinner, 8,000, 82. Tractor's got excellent tires on it, it's got the weights on the front, 8,200. $8,000 on the bid, anybody get 2? $8,200, 82, 82, so $8,000. That's good, 11,000, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 11,000, 12, 12,000, 12, 12, let's go, 11,000, 12, sold them your way, 11,000.
For over 40 years, Big Iron has been America's trusted name in auctions. From farm equipment to real estate to livestock and classic cars, we offer full service support to all of our sellers. In 2022, Big Iron acquired Sullivan Auctioneers in an effort to elevate the level of service provided to our customers. Both companies sharing similar small town origins, our stories begin the same. Combined, our over 80 years of experience has established best practices to better serve our customers in the online auction space. With our large online selection of equipment, engaged bidder base, and full service approach, we take pride in consistently exceeding our customers' expectations. Big Iron Auctions and Sullivan Auctioneers. Truly, we are better together.
Today, when you're looking for a way to harvest more corn, you can count on Drago to get the job done. With self-adjusting deck plates, more aggressive gathering chains, and longer knife rollers for less ear bounce, Drago corn heads make every hybrid yield better. You'll like their durability too. No other corn head works like a Drago, or pays you back like one. Visit your Drago dealer and see how you can justify owning a Drago on ROI alone.
From the maker of Dakota Shine comes the power of foam. Simply foam on, let sit a few minutes, and power wash it off. Cuts your wash time in half and doesn't hurt electrical sensors or controls. Use on your largest, dirtiest equipment or on your late model pickup. Neutralizes and washes away road salts and farm chemicals. Call 888-996-7801 or order online at DakotaAgInnovations.com or visit your local farm store to pick up the power of foam.
Flashing lights, See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-904-4750. That's 1-800-904-4750 or visit lizardflare.com now.
What's that piece of equipment worth? Check out Machinery Pete's auction prices for the answer. Free to view, updated daily, all types of equipment. Go to machinerypete.com and click on the auction tab, then auction price data. Hey folks, a real treat here. I'm with legendary auctioneer E.B. Harris. Now E.B., your office here up in Warrenton, North Carolina?
Yes, I am. I'm in Warrenton, North Carolina.
How far from, now we're in Lewisburg today.
We're in Lewisburg, the next county, which is due west of Warren County, yes.
Okay. Now E.B., I was looking on your website, ebharris.com. By the way, it's a fantastic website.
Thank you.
And your history, you got in the auction biz in 1977?
76, yeah.
76,
right.
Okay. So you're coming up not too long on 50 years in the business.
That's right.
How did you get your start?
Well, I was working for Lancaster Stockyards in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. They hired me as a check-in clerk, and 2 days a week. And one of the auctioneers down there, a great auctioneer, his name was Bert Bly out of Franklin, Virginia. And he and I became friends, and he suggested that I go to auction school. And I told him, I said, Bert, I don't know that I can do that. He said, yes, you can. So my wife was doing a public job, and she mustered me up enough money to buy me a plane ticket to Fort Smith, Arkansas, and got my tuition out there at Colonel Brown at Fort Smith Auction School.
Okay.
And that's where I went out there and came back, and Lancaster Stockyards gave me an opportunity to start selling at 2 o'clock in the morning and different times, and I worked on up from down up to continuing on.
Amazing career, E.B. And now your son Shane?
My son Shane.
He's been in the business with you now. Or I suppose he grew up in it when he was a little
He grew
guy.
up jumping mud puddles, taking tickets back to his mama to the sales, to the field office.
Well, I really appreciate, E.B., your help and Shane's help over the years. I'm a Minnesota boy. I call you guys up and say, hey, how'd this sale go? And you guys have always been great providing reports. And so excited to come down and see you guys sell this beautiful equipment.
This here is my grandpa's 1959 Oliver 770. He bought that a couple years old from Birkin Implement. I've had it ever since. They used that for pretty much everything. They'd field cultivated with it, had a little Kraus disc they'd pull behind it, use it on the planter. It had a front mounted cultivator on it at one point. They had a dairy farm down in Johnston for many, many years. It was probably one of the go-to tractors. It had a New Idea picker on it for a while. It was a really handy tractor. I got it about 5 years ago after my grandpa passed away. It'd been sitting in the shed for quite a few years before that. And all I did to it was put a new battery in it and put some fresh gas in it, and it fired right up. Been through a lot. It's survived a tornado in 1995. It was stored inside of a pole barn, and the tornado kind of blew it in, and there's a couple dents and dings here and there, but kind of straightened it out. On the seat, when I first got it, it still had the crease where it, like a 2x4 kind of bent it in, so I had to straighten that out. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not power steering, so it's a little bit of cranking on the steering wheel. That's all right. I use it. I just got 6 acres here of hay ground, and so I just use it, pull a rake behind it, or I pulled the baler with it last year, and it just does a good job. I've got a 6-year-old boy, and I'm sure he'll get into 4-H or FFA hopefully, and maybe that'll be one of his projects is to restore it. It's a good tractor. I don't think I'd want to get rid of it for nothing.
Folks, stay with us. Coming up, somebody is going to drive away with the feature item on our show today. This John Deere 8345R. It's got 4,755 hours on it. I'm here with John Witter. You have quite a new solution that is going to have a lot of interest, I think, from the farm side and the dealer side.
The system allows us to restore paint back to or better than factory new condition, and most importantly, we can seal and protect that paint so that we do not have to polish it again. The product bonds to the paint and just wipes off with a beautiful finish and shine.
The difference in that's amazing.
It's pretty easy to see which side you'd like, right?
Yeah.
Today, when you're looking for a way to harvest more corn, you can count on Drago to get the job done. With self-adjusting deck plates, more aggressive gathering chains, and longer knife rollers for less ear bounce, Drago corn heads make every hybrid yield better. You'll like their durability too. No other corn head works like a Drago, or pays you back like one. Visit your Drago dealer and see how you can justify owning a Drago on ROI alone.
You can't spell farm without us. Farmers deserve an ag lender invested in their success and the future of their operations. That's ARM. Ag Resource Management has the experience you want in a lender. Operating lines, crop insurance, real estate loan, and equipment leasing services. Our proven local team works with you to keep you growing this season and for seasons to come. We finance agriculture differently. Call or visit us online to find a true partner at ARM.
Got equipment to sell privately but tired of scams and hassles? Visit MachineryPete.com and click Sell Mine. MachineryPete.com, the simple and secure way to buy and sell equipment online.
All right, folks, time for our feature item on the show today. This John Deere 8345R tractor, 4,755 hours on it. Now, if you go to MachineryPete.com, as I've been saying for a long time now, all our auction pricing is free. We want you to hop in there. We have cool search filters. And if you punch up a John Deere 8345R and say, show me the average auction price between 4,000 and 5,500 hours, the last 8, the average price is $159,344, as high as $191 and as low as $127.25.
65 and 65 and 70. Jonathan, you got 2 there. 170. I'm on 65. I'm going to go on 70. 170. I'm going to go on 70. I'm going to go on 70. What you got? 167 and a half. Now 170. I'm going to go 170. 170. 168, 168, and 170, 168, and 170. I get 168, 170, 170, 172, 172, 172, 174, 174, 174, 173. Guys, you all been held down 4. Now 5. 175 on the good tractor. 175. Anybody else? 174 miles is out of it. Everybody got 175 and down 6. 176. 176 down on the 5. 176 down on the 175 and 176. Y'all do it now at 176. So 175. Jonathan Flair. Buyer number
18679. Well, folks, I tell you what, you just watched the third highest auction price ever on a John Deere 8345R with between 4,000 and 5,500 hours. Comes in at 175. All right, folks, let's talk the importance of timing in life. Now, certainly personal relationships, business, even the used tractor market. Now, the very first 2016 model Case IH Magnum 250 I ever saw hit the auction market was back on August 7th of 2018, a sale by our good friends at Sullivan Auctioneers. And of course, this was pre-pandemic, so it was an in-person auction. It was in Peru, Illinois. And here's a picture of the tractor they sold that day, a 2016 model Magnum 250, like new, only had 121 hours on it, and it went for $155,000. Now, of course, August of 18, the used equipment market was pretty much in the doldrums, just flat at best, no push. Now, 2 years later, August of 20, same auction company, Sullivan Auctioneers, had an online auction, and they sold a 16 model Magnum 250 that came from Huntington, Indiana. Again, super low hours, 496 hours, and that went for $130. Now, August of 20, that was a few months before commodity prices took off, fall of 20, and went skyward. And boy, since then, auction prices on good used equipment have just, shot to the moon and haven't looked back. Now again, the importance of timing. On a February 18th, 2023 farm auction in Papillon, Nebraska by my friends at Schramm Auction, Tom and the crew there do a great job. They sold this 2016 model Case IH Magnum 250, 1,929 hours on it, but it sold for $194,250. So again, the importance of timing. And the takeaway message here, when other folks are pulling back, that is the time to be aggressive, folks. You can unlock untold value being aggressive when no one else feels like buying. Well, folks, we saw some really hot bidding on these nice John Deere tractors today. That 8360R, the bid looked like it was stalling out right around 159, 160, winds up at 169.5, very strong. And of course, very hot bidding as well on the 8345R. We will see you back here next week on Machinery Pete TV. Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support. Sullivan Auctioneers, a big iron company. Let our team of professionals show you how to make your auction a success. Visit sullivanauctioneers.com. No other cornhead works like a Drago or pays you back like one. Visit your Drago dealer and see for yourself. Protect Systems, it's what professionals choose to clean, polish, and protect their equipment. Protect Systems products are easy to use and provide consistent professional results every time. Big Iron Auctions and the Share Your Legacy program, promoting the future of agriculture with amazing legacy stories from across America.